If you hear the name Gershon Simon, this play for the Greater Johnstown Trojans may come to mind.
Franklin grabs it, throws it to Simon. Simon trying to play hero, and he does.
But the Penn State Altoona-bound player and student is speaking out about more than just basketball.
We've been dealing with it since we were born. I mean, it's just what any African-American man has to deal with when they're just born in a world like this.
In light of the killing of unarmed George Floyd in Minnesota early last week, Simon wanted to speak out against racism and social injustice. He says he doesn't experience it while in Johnstown, but when he traveled elsewhere for basketball games is where he would encounter prejudice.
When I go out to like certain places outside of Johnstown, I get called names and stuff like that, but I just handle it in a high fashion. I don't say anything back to them because it's just gonna make it worse. So I handle what I have to handle by beating them on the court.
And he takes that mindset into everyday life, responding to George Floyd's killing through poetry. Simon sat down and wrote Why Can't I, a 9-line poem chronicling his feelings living as a black man in America. He says it was an accumulation of situations similar to George Floyd's, but says his death pushed him to write and share it on social media.
For the people that haven't spoken up yet, maybe it gives them a little bit more courage to actually talk and do things themselves because they see me do it. And that's for the African-American people. For the white people, I mean, I've received some hate already, and it's only been out for like 3 or 4 days. So, I mean, there's just going to be ups and downs to whatever you do in life.
Simon has received support from teammates, his new and old coaching staff, along with many others. He hopes the protest happening across the country continues to push for equality.
If you do the same thing as me, then we should get the same thing. It shouldn't be any different because I'm darker.
Reporting in Johnstown, I'm Devin Jackson, WTAJ News.